So why y'all tripping about this girl wearing this man's chain? I mean, like, why y'all tripping about this girl wearing this man's chain? Why are we acting so surprised about this girl wearing this man's chain? This has been going on. I'm being funny, but this has been going on for 2 days. As of today, it is officially, in my opinion, 2 days that people been at Jaidyn Alexis like it's some sort of surprise that she's wearing this man's chain. Jaidyn ain't going nowhere. This is why instead of putting the battery in Chrisean Rock's back, she'll be getting out real soon, and her going back to triggering her own self with the broken promises of Blueface. We need to tell her the truth. Apparently, she listens to social media, so she'll definitely listen to us. Hey, Rosen, and hey, Belinda, you guys are the first ones in the chat. There were people. Genty was here earlier today. Come on in here, hit the like button. Hit the like button, and we will begin. I have a live commentary. We will be, but y'all need to leave Jaidyn alone. I don't know why everybody's acting so surprised. Y'all be setting yourself up for the disappointment. You set yourself up more for the disappointment than Chrisean Rock. Because quiet is kept, she might not tell y'all everything like you think she does. Hey, Jackie. But she knows how Blueface gets down, and she knows what's going to happen when she gets out. He's going to brainwash, he's going to wash the brain like he has washed Jaidyn Alexis's brain. And he's going to make it seem like when he's dealing with Jaidyn Alexis is about his kids and family and being a good father and showing up. But he's going to be doing his 1-2-1-2 over there with Jaidyn Alexis. We all know that. So I don't know why people are getting mad, why people are sitting up there messing with poor Jaidyn. Jaidyn ain't the problem. Blueface is the problem. Now I'll put timestamps on when this video will start. I'm trying to get y'all up in here, but I definitely had to pull this up. We have a live commentary. It's very long, so come on in here. I finally made it. I usually do a 7 o'clock live. That's like the latest live I do that I usually schedule. And this time I actually scheduled this 6 p.m. live, and I kept my word and went live and didn't take a nap. Hey, Saint Hudson. Yes, we are live. We are live. I'm just waiting for people to come on in here before I get into it. And let me just say some things to a few people. They're only to the 1%ers, the people that are slow on the slow bus, the yellow short bus with the helmet. The purpose of me breaking down Hollywood on Lock, aka Jason Lee's 3-hour videos that were done prior to Blueface going to jail, was because I'm just letting you know there has nothing that has changed about Blueface. And if Blueface is in jail, getting busted with substances in his cell a couple of weeks before he was supposed to get out on July 3rd, 2024, and a cell phone, he has not grown up at all because he's doing backward stuff, jeopardizing his freedom, and he could have got a worse penalty from Nevada just because he wants to play in them courts' faces. Now, if he's playing in the court's faces with his freedom, what makes you think that he wouldn't still play mind games with two women who are brainwashed? They're going through, what is that called? Oh God, what is the name of it? I can't think of the name. Put it in the chat if y'all know what I'm talking. It's a syndrome. And they're both going through it, and this is all they know. They both know he's lying to both of them, and they choose to deal with them. We all heard from beginning to end, because there's no way you're gonna tell me, majority of you guys that are in this live, or the haters, people in the bushes, or whoever, that you sat there and watched that live that Jason Lee put up that was 3 hours. Because when those videos were live, honestly, at that time, I didn't even watch the whole thing. But when I took the time out to watch this mess, I could not believe that Jaidyn was so disciplined. She's not even contracted underneath Melf Records. That is all Blueface's business. She is the face for the label, but if Blueface was to ever want to get funny, she would have to bring him into court. The only thing that might be a legal binding in order for her to get half or whatever she's entitled to is them 2 kids, because she's not even legally married. It was even confirmed, and I can't wait to play the video that everyone, not everyone, let me not say that, that the 1 or 2 haters, the stragglers, oh, Chrisean Rock and Blueface are married. They're not married. That was a skit, a scene. But we have some knuckleheads in the community that want to seem to say that these 2 are married. So before we stop pointing fingers of me doing commentary to old videos, trying to do walk down memory lanes, and just to remind y'all that ain't nothing changed with our Blueface. It's happening in the present time, and the man ain't even free yet. You need to keep your mouth closed, because you're going to even hear in this old alleged video that they confirm that that was a skit. Even Jason Lee said that he thought that they had got married. Just like some of you know who you are, that were going around, and you especially was saying after Wack 100 got on Jason Lee's show not so long ago. He's the last one on there, and said that Blueface was in love with Chrisean Rock. Everybody was running with that old narrative of when she had the wedding dress on and he had the whatever the crap he had on, and they were married, and this and that and the other. Y'all need to stop it. People do commentary from A to Z. There are people doing commentary right now on Black History Month. Maybe findings that they research, that they want to share with the public. And half of us wasn't even born when Martin Luther King was alive, or before he got assassinated, or after he got assassinated. So come on. Y'all need to educate yourself and stop being so ignorant. It's peace, honesty while he's gone. Let me see. Stockholm syndrome. Thank you. The business is self is in her name. I don't know about all that. Like I said, I heard the whole interview, and that's why we're gonna play the interview with Blueface and Chrisean Rock, because I learned a lot from that 3-hour video that was done 8 months ago, and the one that was done with Chrisean Rock and Blueface. It brought a lot of stuff to light. And I also want you guys, you know, I want when Chrisean Rock gets out, if she's listening to me, if she's got a tablet in jail, get your mind right. I really want to support you and be genuine about supporting you, but you have to want to support and love on yourself. I hope the behaviors that we're going to see in this live, she doesn't display this when she gets out. She's not by herself anymore. She has to be selfish. She has a child now. And the way she was in this interview was not a good look. No home training was going on with Chrisean Rock. And yeah, she's got to really get it together. Now, who cares about what people think about anybody? I don't care who thinks anything about me. But what I'm trying to say is not what you do, is how you do it. And if you want respect, respect is earned. You got to respect yourself first in order to demand respect from others. There's a lot of trickery going on, and every time I say something, it comes a reality. I hope when that girl gets out, if he's still in jail, which he probably will be getting out, it seems like after her now, because he's not even sentenced yet. Allegedly, they're saying his court date's at the end of this month, allegedly. I don't know when his sentence is, because I'm not following Blueface at this time. I'm focusing on Chrisean getting out and taking care of her responsibilities with her family now. She's already dealing with the legal obligations. Now take care of your responsibilities, because you know you're a single parent. You shouldn't even have put yourself in this situation over no man to begin with. You would not be in jail right now if you wasn't doing crash dummy stuff, trying to be concerned, running down the road after no Blueface. Because Blueface ain't going to do like you do for him. And you know that, and I know that. He's not even going to pay any of those kind of bills that you were paying prior to you getting locked up. And you know that, and I know that. So, I'm going to tell the truth to shame the devil. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. So we're going to get into this video. And if you don't like the fact that this was a video that you knew of that was aired not so long ago, which I can probably bet that you probably didn't even see the whole video, because it was a whole 3-hour video, especially the first one. This other one was a little over an hour. That, because I trust and believe, we know the ADHD people. There's no way that half of you guys were in here watching these videos and getting the whole scoop. People rather make up what they think is the truth with Chrisean Rock and Blueface, because they think that they know
Blueface and Chrisean. Now I've watched.
So let's get this started. This is a live commentary. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I promise you won't get charged for hitting the like button. I just hope she doesn't flip out when he starts. Yep, that's what I hope too. Susie, and you've been on point the last couple of days. Every time I've been saying stuff or thinking something, you say it on the chat. You read my mind. That's my whole point. I'm not sitting up here for no 30 days going back and forth about no update on no when Chrisean Rock gets out. I want to prepare y'all for what's to happen when she does get out. I'll leave that up to the experts, the people that choose to do that on their channel, and I'll keep myself updated. I'll do my due diligence as well to make sure that it checks out. But I'm not stressing myself out messing with these courts, because things can change on a drop of the dime with these courts. You know what I'm saying? It could be a technicality, and they change up the whole stipulations of her probation or how long she's got to be in there, and all that mess that I don't want to be worried with. You know why? Because whatever time I did my time, and I got myself right. Because it's easy to get in trouble and it's hard to get out. So understand that. So let's start this video. Make sure this ain't all that blurry here. Let me get this up out of the way, but let's start it.
The show. I'm into the show. I love reality TV. It's giving Beyonce and Jay-Z before you start drinking, and then Whitney and Bobby halfway through the bottle. But it's a good show. It's actually a really good show.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Oh,
So I don't think I've ever interviewed two people that have sat closer than the both of you. But I know that you're very protective of your man. You don't let him get 5 feet. Now it's
her
not
man.
even a foot.
He's trying to be funny.
Yeah, she
I'm
cuckoo for Cocoa
territorial.
Puffs.
Not protect. Yeah, protect. What? Clingy.
She cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You know.
Okay. When I saw you a minute ago before we got started, you say you were nervous. Why are you nervous?
Because there's a lot going on. You really outdone yourself, Jason.
Yeah, but it's just a set. I mean, it's any room. You've done interviews before. I mean,
I know. Interviews be messy, so I don't know.
You think so? Well, what part of the interview is messy? Because I always
The
find
questions.
Let me take this, remove this for 1 second. I want to see something. And I'm put it back up. I'm sorry.
Public figures or people who are in the public eye say that the interviews or the blogs are messy. I'm like, we literally are a reflection of what's happening.
No, I witnessed like times when I sat in an interview and I could tell the interviewer didn't like me or wasn't a fan of me. So
what is the energy giving right now?
Oh, I like it.
Okay, but you know I like you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to tell sometimes because when we post you guys on social media, let me just tell you, I just got back from the Vice President of the United States house. She had a Christmas party.
Who cares?
You guys were the conversation in the party. No, seriously, because they're saying that you all are the most followed, you all are the most followed subject in the world right now on social media, on every blog, Hollywood Unlocked and the others that don't matter, but you're on all the blogs. Do you feel
UK
like
in the
people set you up
building.
because both of you are like the most viral thing in the world, right? Like I said at the Vice President's house, everybody was saying that you guys are the most talked about covered thing. You're covered more and talked about more than what the president is actually doing for the country right now. For real. So like, do you?
I want you to compare the two because for number one, I want to say one thing that I peeped. When Jason Lee, which I knew he was going to bring it up, talked about marriage, he basically said he did never want to be married. But when he was on that interview with Jaidyn, Alexis, do you find it kind of funny how he said that if he was to get married, she would be basically who he would marry? She would be a choice, that choice. It was no option when Jason Lee asked about them getting married. He said he didn't want to get married. You see the difference? There's a reason for how he answers questions on serious things with Jaidyn Alexis and how he answers the questions on serious things with Chrisean Rock. He knows Chrisean's going to take him unconditionally. She's not going anywhere. And so isn't Jaidyn. That's what we need to understand.
Do you like that? Or do you not like it? What part of it? What do you feel about it?
If you make it make sense, like our show, making it make sense, money, bookings.
Right, but you're viral for everything. You're viral for putting a tooth in, taking a tooth out, tweets, and everything else. What part of the social media stuff do you not like?
Like, say if something throw me, I'm going to say whatever I got to say, post, leave it there.
Okay, so let's.
Yeah, she gonna post about it for sure.
So I saw something earlier. I was looking at your birthday. So you're born in January 20th. You're born on March 14th. You're a Pisces, he's an Aquarius. This is what I found, a little known fact about your compatibility. Because when I started seeing Crazy in Love, and I told you I watched every episode, so far I'm on episode 3. And I see the social media clips. I never understand. Let me back up. I never understand on social media the relationship, but I understand from the hood the relationship. Because where I grew up, there were lots of Blueface and Chriseans. Not as animated as both of you, but the love and some of the stuff that you go through is normal. It said, when I looked at the compatibility for your zodiac, it says a proper balance between two zodiac signs can result in a strong relationship. This means that Aquarius and Pisces compatibility is high and they make a good match. These individuals can make each other truly happy by forming a profound emotional understanding. Do you think that describes this?
Nope.
Yeah, that sounds great to her.
They don't even know what he said.
Big. Whatever. Big. Take another shot.
That's about right.
Another shot. But do you feel?
Is it me or sometimes you can't understand or make out what Chrisean Rock is saying? Like, come on, ma'am. You in the interview. Come on now.
Do you feel like what's the compatibility? Is it the zodiac sign or is it just your attraction to him? I mean, I know on most.
He feel like home to me. I don't know, like somebody that I like. He everything right, but I don't know what to say.
Okay, so when she says you feel like home, what does that mean?
That mean I'm gonna bail her out.
Daddy.
All right, now I'm playing.
But when she says it feels like home, because I did some digging. Chrisean, when you grew up in two different ways, right? Like you
She
grew
gets
up, I think, in
upset
the
when he
Valley.
says
You had a
this.
pretty stable household. You were an all-star athlete. You seem to have a pretty
He's trying
decent
to say,
upbringing. You had a troubled upbringing where you've
Chrisean
been
didn't.
abused, you were homeless, you had different challenges in your family.
Too, though. Wait, what you saying? Yeah.
I was grown. I mean,
Relatable. I don't know. He's there for me. He's like, I don't know. He's genuine. We gotta
Hey,
understand.
Dean.
So the attraction, I remember.
That was very dragged.
I remember early on one of the. I'm gonna just keep sipping through this.
Yeah, keep sipping. Yeah, let me sip.
it's gonna get worse. Don't
I've
worry.
never
No, no,
seen
no.
an
It's gonna
interview
get
like
worse
this
is
in my
better.
life.
Yeah,
Worse is better?
like, come on.
Worse is better, but no, I want to get to the heart of it because I feel like what I was saying to you back there before we came out here was I really want people to be able to see you because when I met you at the award show
That's
at the
all right,
Hollywood Like
OD.
Impact Awards, when I saw you, and then when I see my staff post you online, it's like I'm seeing two different people. So I'm trying to see who
sweetie.
you are, and I'm trying to see what this is because a lot of people have an opinion of it, but you know, all opinions don't really matter.
What's your opinion?
Yeah, what you see? Like,
Okay, I think
Yo,
well, I
she
have different
slammed down
opinions.
that bottle.
So if I have to
Ooh,
break it
child.
down, the show, I think you guys are superstars. The show is shot amazing. Like the fact that you are as open and vulnerable, and you know, there's a difference between what looks like reality TV and then real TV. Real.
Yeah, it is real.
yeah.
Yeah, the interview was real
And then on
wild.
social media, it looks real toxic. And I'm not.
That's because it is.
If you want my honesty, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm trying to get to the heart of what this is and how it works.
How it works.
outside of what it looks like.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
It always works when it doesn't.
Even when it doesn't work, it works.
It works perfect when it doesn't.
And she's
We were
pregnant.
talking
What are you
about
talking about?
upbringings,
In this
and
video?
I talked about the contrast
or
between
right
how you
now,
were raised
Saint
or how you were brought up and how she
Hudson?
was raised and brought up. And that came out of you saying that he feels like home. So what I'm gonna keep going back to that, trying to understand what is home to you? What does home feel like to you?
If you like, then we, you know what I'm saying?
I hope she's not
You don't switch up.
pregnant.
I don't know.
Right now.
Okay.
It don't feel temporary.
But I understand that's what you're saying he feels like, because I get that. But you said he feels like home, so I already got that.
Okay.
What I'm trying to understand is what does home feel like?
Yeah, what's your idea of home?
Because for me, I'll just share a little bit of it about me just so you know.
like safe.
I don't know. I don't think she was, though.
But let me ask you, how do you know how that feels given how you were raised? Because I was raised in foster care. I was raised in abuse. I was raised in being abandoned. So for me, I think where I connect with you is we have some similarities in how we were raised.
Right.
So for me, if you say, what does home feel like? Home feels like.
Right. But he
But
feel
I know
like,
he don't feel like.
he feel like the home that I pictured in my head that I never had before. So like God will send people throughout my life, and then he just been my destination. So, right, Daddy? I don't know.
That's right, right.
Big, he stop.
He don't take that girl serious. She needs to go on with her life.
He's playing way too much. He's like, stop playing with me.
So,
He
okay.
is. Stop playing with me.
So
He's joking.
say he feels like
He
home.
says
Let me ask you, so Blueface, what,
question.
when you think of her, what does she
Serious
feel like?
questions. She's like the best, worst,
Yeah, make something up.
Birds.
greatest, saddest,
Yes, she was.
happiest
They all have confirmed that. Jason.
moment you could ever have.
So it's like a roller coaster.
Oh, okay.
Because that's literally how you describe a roller coaster.
No, but I also feel like, all right, so we both was like, not like that, but we have rivers and we both in motion. So our rivers combined is a force. So I really feel like when I was talking about God, meant to be longevity, but for everybody that we love, like.
Okay, so when the two of you got together,
Do you know what I mean by that though?
what-
Say if it's a river, right? And you see a regular river, but if those two rivers
Put the date of Junior's date of birth in the chat if you guys remember, because I know I don't.
combine, it's a bigger current.
We're
It's a
gonna
bigger
fact check
force.
but currents can also pull you down and kill you.
Yeah, all the best.
Yeah. Okay, so I've seen some of your interviews. Do you like doing interviews or do you hate doing interviews? Because it seems
I like this one.
this one's cool so far?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's gonna
because
get
you're
fun, I
drinking
promise.
Later.
Right now
do-
we're just
smoking
sipping.
the
we
ooh
got gifts. What?
We got gifts.
Hey.
Okay.
Well, let's get to the party.
September 3rd, 2023.
I was watching Crazy in Love,
Okay.
I'm gonna look something up right now as we speak. I'm gonna look something up.
That show is literally it's the perfect title for the show. It couldn't have been called anything else.
Yeah.
Because you both are in love, huh?
Make that.
Well, there was a scene where you were wearing blue furs and you had a marriage and you started crying. I literally thought y'all got married with the coat man. He was the preacher. Okay.
We did.
Yeah.
You got married. And then later on in the, I think episode 2, it was unclear. Episode 2 or 3, it was unclear if y'all were a couple, although you were together. So let's start with the proposal. Do you see yourself getting married at some point? And do you see yourself marrying Chrisean?
Oh, Mr. Rock, you asked him when he ready to answer that question?
No!
Answer that.
I don't believe in marriage, but
What?
I love her.
He get
Now you see how he answered that, but he didn't answer it like that with Jaidyn. He basically said, you know, he would marry her. You know what I'm saying? If the time arrives and he was ready to settle down, she would be that material to marry. That's why right now, she has his jewelry. Why doesn't the girlfriend have the jewelry? I'm not understanding that. Okay, January 25th, 2023 is when this video went out. So January 25th, 2023. That was last year. So do the math from that. January, I already gave it to you. 25th, 2023.
married with me. Can you be quiet? Is this go along?
Okay, so
If I give him $3 billion, he gonna marry me.
but why do you think the money has to be involved for you to get married?
Cause nobody got his back. Money really, what? What?
You popping your,
Niggas, what you
I like
talking
where you
about?
going with this. Keep going, cuz. Don't stop. Don't stop. All right, all right.
Oh, Lord.
Playing.
Yeah, I don't know if our insurance covers a lover's quarrel.
Playing. Playing. Like,
And I just got out my
like
last
that, girl.
lawsuit, so let's be
Daddy,
safe.
we together. What
Thought
you
you had to
mean?
talk
Chill
like
out.
that.
I never saw my parents together, so is marriage really important if you have a relationship, a bond, you have an understanding?
I don't think so.
We gonna get there.
So marriage is important to you?
That's
I feel
what
like
you
it's a
want.
spiritual
Woman thing, you know?
It's not a woman thing. It's a spiritual thing, babe. You really
That's what CashApp wants. That's not what Blueface wants. Trust and believe. He's not marrying neither one of them. She got pregnant in September 2022.
like not
It's a
believe.
woman thing. Crips don't get married?
I don't know now.
I can't. When you think about the word, the title "Crazy in Love," what part of the
She
love
needs to stop
makes
loving
you both
herself.
crazy? Because we've seen everything online.
Yeah, think about his.
Like I'm in a therapy session. Like let me
Wait,
You
say-
can lay
already
down.
been
y'all
sitting
just
like
say it's
that.
crazy. We think that's that right? It's number.
Yeah, seems pretty normal. That's
Yeah.
But is this what relationships look like when you were growing up?
You just gotta have an understanding. You gotta know what you're doing.
like what?
Like when you were growing up, what did relationships look like? I never saw
I
my
didn't get
parents.
relationships when we was growing up. I'm talking about this one right now. It's what it is. What it is. Babe, what you mean? You know,
When
think
you
like you cared about anybody else's relationship.
Feel like
or-
everybody like fight make up, but like
when you were growing up, what did relationships look like in your house? Because I didn't see any. My mother was never with my father, so I didn't know what a relationship looked like.
I don't know, mom.
I feel like you gotta be a back end. I don't know what the.
My mom fought every dude that I seen her with. I don't know.
So every guy that she was with, she had a physical, like there
Right,
was
my
a
dad
it was
used to
No,
physical.
like,
choke
you
her.
know,
Yeah, I don't know what you think.
Arguing or whatever.
Yeah, you know.
Relationship.
I mean, it's your future mother-in-law.
What
like
is
that's
she
regular.
saying?
Who?
His mother is. If you marry him,
Out of sight, out of mind, baby.
if you marry him, that is your mother. That is literally the
Out of
woman
sight,
that
out of
will be
mind.
walking. No, you already be
By
there.
Jesus.
You already
By
be at the
Jesus'
end of the
name.
altar. If you get married the way that you want, that will literally become your mother-in-law.
I'm gonna be so rich.
He
that don't
sounds
even
so
matter.
slow when he be around her.
Okay, so you say you saw your mom fight every man that she was with. Do you feel like that help? Like, did that change or like give you an idea of what relationships
No, you
look
gotta
like?
fight for love. It is what it is. A lot of people don't have maturity, so it is what it is. You gotta accept who people
Listen
are.
to her.
So me, I know like since I've been like when I do fight him, and why you laughing at me?
Keep going. You on the right track.
I be immature for real. It be on some immature like if you worry about that's on the surface.
Like what?
That don't even matter.
Jason Lee don't even know what she's talking about.
Everything gonna change. It's just you gotta like
And
be okay
Blueface
with the
don't either.
process. Like you can't like panic and play. Me, I'm a drink. It go live and go crazy, but
I'm a drink.
and you know it's slap real quick here and there. But other than that, we on to something.
That's my girl.
Look at
Rock
Jason
right
Lee's face.
Stop saying rock, daddy. You call me mamas. What's up with you?
So, Chrisean, one thing you said in the show repeatedly over and over and over is stop playing with my. I've never heard anybody in my whole life. I've been around 45 years say that.
Oh, you sharing that, honey?
What does that mean?
You sharing that with Jaidyn and everybody else?
Playing?
That's a great question.
Cause, you know, because you know you got it, so you know what that means.
Yeah, but we can play with we can play with our. What does that mean when you
Not
say?
like literally, but like, but I got imaginary that big. Stop playing with it. Bro, weird. Like we respect men over women. So when I say that, yeah, I got imaginary up. If I be honest, we was going through like a weird time, like during the filming part. So y'all didn't get the best us. I got us on our worst day. Like when the skin not clear. He had black eyes because of like, you feel me, babe? It wasn't really a vibe. So you got like a lot could have been avoided.
Yeah, I got that real rush.
No, baby got us on the worst day. Like, if you catch us right now, man.
But you drinking right now. Do you
Yeah,
feel?
because I'm celebrating.
Do you feel like you have to drink? Because something I used to do, I used to feel like I had to drink to have fun or feel normal.
No.
Do you feel that, or you just like to drink?
I feel like the
Yeah,
people
I
that
think
around
she
me
does.
that be doing it, and then they like, and then when I try it, I like what it do. So it is what it is.
So when did drinking start for you? Like when did you start drinking? Because you don't
But I bet
sit.
this
Chrisean.
daddy for real. Cause like I be in a video with a bottle, it be fake pumping like I drink it. It never drink a drip of that. I just be fake lit. Like I'm happy to be outside. Hey, I'm in LA from Baltimore.
So you remember
But
how
then
we
when I
met,
met
right?
him, babe, on your show, yes, you got us drunk.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
So
you
it's
were
like,
21 years.
Wait, hold on. So
Ooh, she stopped drinking and stopped
so you guys
blue
met on the show. You met on the show that you had on the
Was he
OnlyFans. What was the
21?
show
yeah,
called?
it's called Blue Girls Club.
The Blue Girls Club.
Yeah.
And out of the show, there were what, 10 girls?
Yeah.
And out of the 10 girls, she was the one
I'm
you
not
rocked
out of
hardest.
any girl.
Is that because you saw that was the future wifey, or because she was the most lit? Let me
No,
ask
I
you.
see. No, you see. I act like you, so stop playing. Don't even play with me right now.
Okay, go sit down.
Answer the question.
Somebody
please.
be honest.
Yes.
Be honest,
she
honest.
Yeah, so out of all the
Come
10
here.
girls, why did you choose Chrisean?
Yeah, you see how
He shouldn't even have to think about that.
Question. Please, daddy, because I will not be playing with you. Answer it.
He shouldn't even have to think about that. See, he's trying to think about how he's going to word it because he didn't have an answer for it. Now, if your heart was true to Chrisean Rock, you wouldn't have to think about it. You would just say whatever's on top of your heart. You know what I'm saying? But as you listen to this interview, you'll start to see how things are.
Take your glasses off. You want to see what on, shorty. Hold on.
She was a star.
I like you.
I'm now lying.
She the star.
Now you're lying.
So she was the star? What made her the star?
Jason Lee's eating this up.
Yeah, she's a shooting star.
Do you do all the antics because you don't like answering the questions, or because it's your safe way of getting out of answering the questions?
No, that's how I answer my questions.
Really?
Because even when he asked me questions, like, babe, I did not ask you that. We in a tub, right? He explained this. He asked me a question. What I'm doing with you. He did the same thing. Like, are you really? No, this is how I'm answering it. Like, just accept me, and he just accept me. Yeah. No, I don't know. I'm really. This is the way I'm answering. You want me to answer differently?
No.
Oh, okay.
I like that answer.
I'm sorry. That's how I do.
Somebody got to
Wait, so she was the star out of all the other girls. You only saw her as the star.
Right, exactly, St. Hudson.
Like when you say star, she was right or
I
like
can
down.
agree. I
Whatever.
ain't doing nothing.
it wasn't like It wasn't like she's a star.
Every
Like
time we won a dice
I
game,
wanna,
he
like,
gave me all his live for.
she was just like,
I'm the only one making money.
I don't know. She was just a
But
young.
wait, so you had the Blueface OnlyFans popping with 10 girls, but she was the one that you saw as a star.
Yeah.
What made her the star?
Lying.
What made her a star?
Nothing. He lying.
Like I said earlier, she's just like the best, worst thing that could ever happen to you.
The best, worst thing that could ever
There
happen.
was a question recently on Angelique's show that made you contemplate fighting her, where she asked you if he had sex with the other girls that was in that show.
What?
You didn't like that
let's
question.
get to this. What are you talking about?
And you didn't like that question.
What question?
Where Angela asked you if he had sex with the other girls in the house. Why did you not like that question? I mean, it's OnlyFans. We'd assume him.
Angela?
On the Angelique show, the podcast.
Cause I pick and choose. You should be scared to even ask anything that will make me uncomfortable.
Why? Because you're
Maybe,
Chrisean Rock?
But don't you think once you're in the public eye, you kind of put your love out there, everything's on the table?
All right, if you want to play with your money, play with your money. That's all I gotta say. If you gonna want to play with me, and I don't care. And if I want to voice something that I care about, let me do it.
But even if he was with those other girls in the past, you're the one that got him, so would you care? Like, why does it matter? Like, if you got him now, because you clearly got him, the whole world knows that. Whatever
And
you
everybody
did in
else
the show,
has him
you wouldn't
too.
care, right?
I don't care. That's me. I love it. Wait, what? Do you know me? It's crazy and live. I know I don't like his questions. They hard.
They're not hard questions.
You crazy in love, Jason.
Let me say this. The questions are only hard if you think about the answers.
I didn't think about it. I'm still talking.
You know.
See, Blueface is clowning because he gonna say we're crazy in love. But then when he had the interview with Jaidyn Alexis, Jaidyn Alexis said how he tried to invite Jaidyn onto the Crazy in Love with Chrisean and him. Why would you do that? You know they don't get along. Your main chick, which is Jaidyn Alexis, has to deal with Chrisean coming along, can't get rid of the girl. She done messed up your family with the help of you helping mess up your own family. And you're gonna invite her on Crazy in Love? Like Chrisean Rock would really want to do that. Come on now. Are you serious? Yeah, he's real disrespectful.
What makes it easy for me to go and do interviews? I don't care where I'm at, who I'm talking to. I can talk to somebody that hates me. I can talk to somebody who's a fan of me. If I just answer the questions, the answers are like, who cares? The answers are the answers.
Get to the juicier questions. Get more.
I think we're like still like
exactly
saying
what? All right, stop playing, babe.
So so we know that Chrisean always says that your is her or don't lie on her, don't play with her. I don't know. It's right. But we in 2018 when he dropped the single, Put It in Her Face.
Oh, here go the messy.
No. Listen, look, Put It in Her Face. This was like really before you blew up as an artist, when you all over the world, because my community, we had a great time with it. I got it. In fact, I got it. I got it. No, listen. Excuse me. When you're a man puts the world on the cover of a mixtape,
wait.
Okay, let me tell you. I said because you told me the story.
You gotta rebuttal to that. Go.
Okay, so that's where we first saw it. The whole rumor was you were doing some kind of shower thing, and then people were touching. So you said, "Let me show you the whole meat."
So that's the story. That's it, and that's all. And leave it there.
Listen, he got a whole OnlyFans with Tim. At the end, let me tell you something. Wait, Wack. Jason Lee is coming. He coming.
Jason Lee, I
gotta feel this. It's a dance. It's a dance. It's coming.
Right.
It's coming. Cause Chrisean, she having a good. We getting all environment, feet up. Where the dog at? Come here, dog. Come here, Blue Rock. Come on, baby. Come on, Blue Rock. Hey, baby. Yeah, how you? Come here, baby. Come here. No, I got Blue Rock. Yeah. They forgot who I was, but it's all good.
I was her age before too, but I don't see myself in her.
And you put it on that mixtape. You knew it was gonna go? Was that your own way of guerrilla marketing, or what was that?
It was my choice. Like I said, I had a bad one get out, so if I was gonna have a get out, it was gonna be a good one. I already had a bad one. I had to,
redeem himself. Childish.
Sometimes
did you see that when you dropped the mixtape?
That's gonna happen. I hope not. But
what do you mean?
Well, we saw the porno. You know what's so crazy? In white people world, that's revenge porn. In the hood, it's like
I think it's all a setup. And I feel bad for Chrisean because she deserves better.
All right, say no more.
But it's just a kiss.
Yeah, okay, so I'm all right.
You're literally one of my favorite people, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Stop lying,
even though Wack tried to put you out the house that one time with the police.
It's cool, he's family.
Listen, I know now. We've come a long way. I'm gonna tell you why you're one of my favorite people. Because you literally took something and ran with it. And now, no matter what you do, it goes viral.
Yep.
You can literally turn a post into a bag
That's
anytime
the
you
glory
want.
of God, yeah, man.
The glory of God. Don't blame my God for this. You used to run track.
Yeah.
Is that how you learned to run? Like you were a fast runner?
Yeah.
Yeah, she real fast. She'll punch you and even see it coming.
If you were in the show with him before and now you're the woman in his life, why he can't have no other girls? Why he can't when men have a lot of love to give, why aren't they allowed to just give it freely with the support of his rock? No pun intended.
He knew what's going on. Why I gotta even act like I gotta comply with that? I know that's not right going on with me.
It is happening.
Right. We can all agree. What you saying?
No, I was waiting till y'all were done kissing. So Blueface, for you, is the relationship love? Because just recently on Christmas, we saw that you were in pajamas with your baby mom.
Exactly.
Right.
Here you go with this one.
It's a question I gotta ask because people saw it. It was all over Hollywood Unlocked. Is the relationship? How do you explain that? So here she's all over you.
There's nothing to explain.
No, you should stay.
There's nothing to explain. He did it because he could do it. It was around the holidays, and he knows that it doesn't matter how mad Chrisean Rock could have got or did get, or if it was vice versa. It was Chrisean Rock, and they're wearing matching pajamas and this and that and other, and he's doing the family thing over there. Jaidyn can get mad, but Blueface don't care. Blueface runs the show. Period.
So basically, I have kids already, you know. So like, some of the stuff they just have to have, you know.
So you feel like the mom did it to shade you?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, and then he keep on acting like, and then you could have had more control over it. And we talked about it, and it's cool. We got over it.
I just thought it was a moment for like this, but yeah, the kids get Christmas. Yeah, what can I do?
I can't believe she's acting like this in this interview.
Because if he was my best friend and just my brother or something else, he's like perfect. Like if I can't just really just be all like, okay, I met him where I met him at. Like he had a family. Okay, cool. We're establishing this money, work, and it's feeding all of us. Everybody's happy. Everybody's good. Nobody's struggling, hungry, and like we're good. Like everything good. We're good. That's what matters. I don't give a.
But
I'm a family person, bro.
She's not even
really
signed to
care about,
nothing, so it's almost like she's working for free.
If he blowing me and I say what I say, and that's that.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, I hear you. So when you met him and he had the family, because we saw him with his son, the haircuts, your son with his haircuts too, by the way.
It's so cute.
But we see him playing football with his kid and all that. We saw the family life, and then you got with him knowing he had that. Why would it matter afterwards if he chose to still be able to balance the family with you? If what you guys have is real.
Why are you asking me a question like I should care then?
Well, whether you care or not is your choice. I mean, I'm not in it.
No, she give me the family time. She don't be tripping like that.
Okay.
But obviously, if it's like publicized, then it seems weird.
Start playing.
But I'm doing that though.
Here she go play with again. You know what's crazy? And I'm not going to disrespect your mom, but I feel like your parents raised you to be successful, be independent. You clearly have done all that. Like you don't need your parents for nothing. You don't need them for money.
Right, yeah. Can you tell the truth?
I feel like your mom, unlike a lot of other celebrity moms, she plays the internet, she plays social media. She always has something to say about you and your relationship. What do you think about that?
Bro, shut the
You gonna start crying? You see what I'm saying?
All right, Jason, you got about 10 minutes left before she starts freaking out.
Having a meltdown now.
No, he by himself. The people that was around him is not good. The only people he got is Wack 100.
Jason, you got about a hot
and that's not his blood. So no, that's that.
Wigging out in this month.
Chill on the drinking then a little bit.
He keeps saying you came up cool, you didn't come up cool. Wack, did you find him in a cool position or not? No, no, he wasn't.
So tell me.
She be in a lot of interviews like this.
Bitch, stop being nice for this telling him like yeah.
Wait, so
she be in a lot of interviews like this. This ain't the first time we've seen her in a meltdown and they have to carry her out and all this and that and other. She does that a lot. When Blueface is with her, he should put limits on how much he drinks if that's his woman. But he doesn't because he doesn't care. He thinks it's funny. And it's sad. It really is sad.
So do I have the wrong picture? I have the wrong picture?
Yeah, everybody do talking about.
Where are we getting it wrong? Where are we getting it wrong then with how you were raised or how you were?
It's not raised about how he was whatever. It's like of why people did it, like who unconditional love, like.
Okay, but
I'm telling you, in his life that's not even his blood or his family. Show him unconditional love. Wack wanted show unconditional love.
We
his
get that.
His homies, his whoever he be surrounded by, they show him unconditional love. If he had his family, he wouldn't be there. He would have everybody.
So let me ask him a question. My questions aren't weird. My questions are honest. Well, I'm talking about what we see. What part of what I'm asking you is weird?
The truth will make you free.
It's not true.
Okay.
It's not true.
So let him answer.
I think it's just I'm just emotional about those questions because I see them.
I understand, and you've been through a lot with these people. I get it. We've seen it. We've seen it. My team posts y'all every day. I be like, another post. I see it every day. I don't post it, but I see it. But I really can't get to it and help the audience get to who you are.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, those questions is like so when I hear them, yeah, I mean like goes on what's up.
But Linda says he likes to take
how I
pictures
characterize
of
your
them
upbringing
when
was
they are
different
drunk.
than what the reality is. Maybe it just looks a certain way on social media. I don't know.
He just
So what does she say
like,
about your family or your upbringing that I don't know or that the audience may not know?
I just told you.
Honestly, I don't really care to.
He don't like elaborating. That's why I did it.
To
That
like,
bottle got her acting up.
Or you don't want?
And got a nerve
I
to
love
keep sipping
your
it.
idea of it. It sounds great. So I'm gonna go.
But is my idea of it real?
Obviously not.
Obviously. Not like that.
What's obviously to you? We don't know what on y'all. All we see is Henny, blunts, black eyes, and going to jail.
Pain.
Ooh.
Like,
No.
okay, a lot of people have ugly, right? And then a lot of people is really good at covering our up. Man, we so real and vulnerable and transparent. We don't give because we know what's really going on. What's really going on when it comes.
We've seen you drag his mom down the. We've seen you drag his mom and sister down the
I was
street.
provoked.
No, but I'm saying we've seen you publicly do it. You didn't do it behind a building. You did it right there for everybody to see. We seen him or you knock the baby, the sister boyfriend out who came with the gun.
Because they pulled up.
Right, I got it, and they got laid out. So my question is, if we've seen it, what part of it can we get? What we see on social media, what we don't see? Because I think the full picture is what is it that you're experiencing in real life? Because if something's provoking you to respond the way you do, or something's provoking him to protect you the way he does, we should get the full picture because ultimately it just looks crazy.
Yeah.
Right? So you're both protecting people who are both causing you to have public humiliation and pain. His mother, every time I don't even know what he be doing. I got his number. I don't say, hey, I call Wack. I see his mom on social media saying, my son, my son, my son. I'm like, yo, your son is an artist. Your son is a good father. Your son is productive. He's making his own money. He don't need you for anything. Why are you even talking publicly? That's what I say. And then with you, when I watch the show, I'm going to tell you, your dad and your brother provoked that situation where he fought your dad because when I saw you, the way you controlled yourself, it was longer than anybody I know would be able to do that. Like, and I don't see people online giving you the props that you deserve because it could have been a lot of swinging way before that.
Right.
So I'm just asking you, why protect the people that are causing you guys so much pain and frustration?
Bad people.
We just playing defense for real. You know? So if it comes in our bubble, we're gonna
address it and like.
We're not really going out looking for a problem like that. Yeah. Literally every situation is literally us just playing defense.
She's gonna have to learn.
Crazy, but it's literally
like
defense.
we all had to learn.
I know, but it's literally defense. Like as you can see.
I just hope she don't get out doing all this nonsense.
Okay, let me lighten the mood. I'm gonna give y'all a gift right now only because I feel like this is a good way to kind of break it up. But you can't play with your gift. But you can. No, okay. So,
like Jay said.
wait, your gift is on both sides of the couch.
Yeah,
You're not
bottle
allowed
of
to
Hennessy,
I'm
Susie.
I might just get yours.
Let me help
It's
you.
on the other side.
He said I'm not allowed to.
Oh, she can't open
Yeah,
it?
just hand it. Yeah, she can open it. She just can't indulge in it.
What's
I
in
want you to-
those?
Like you can't
Can't get into it.
you can't get into it.
Just open
Why?
it.
Why would I want to get into it?
It might be.
Oh, it's probably. Oh, it's Hennessy.
Is it?
Keep playing.
Hey!
I don't really.
Gallon.
That's his. That's not even mine.
I thought that's what you're always drinking. That's what you're always
I put
drinking.
her onto that.
I'm gonna drink one.
They definitely don't. Neither one of them need no more of that. That day, they definitely didn't need no more.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to thank you.
Look at his
Jason,
face,
as a man.
Jason Lee.
These are good gifts.
These are good gifts.
And y'all be thinking like
to make your
I'm
brain
good with
even
being
more
this
messed up
transparent.
than it
You're
already
welcome.
is.
You think I'm gonna be waking up drunk and be like, oh, no.
Nah, she ain't you post on that mother.
No?
Nope.
So you don't care about what they post?
No. If I get drunk, I'm getting drunk.
The tray's right
Tray
there.
here.
That's our trays, by the way.
Period.
Appreciate it.
You talking about them Dollar Tree trays?
This is fun. You can't correct Jason. You made it easy. I'm having fun.
It's one of the best
As long as
interviews we done.
if they're happy, I'm happy.
It's one of the best interviews we done, Jason.
Yeah?
It's like the Ellen show.
Don't be afraid to answer no questions.
No, we're not.
All right, so while you roll up, let me ask you, who's making the most money in the relationship?
Uh-oh.
His money is my money is his money. What's up?
You mean
You have one bank
your
account?
money is his money,
Whatever. It's none of your business.
and his money
It
is
is my
his money.
business. Your business is literally my business.
I gotta
You
pop
realize
my
your
shit.
business is literally my business?
Respectfully.
We some real. We're not about to do that with
But
you.
real don't have bank accounts. They have shoe boxes.
And that's what we got. Oh my brother, that's crazy. You
Really?
right.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
You think
Hey,
you think I've been doing this my whole life? We had shoe boxes with rubber bands. Stop playing with me. You know I was the worst drug
That's
dealer.
so crazy. That's what's really good.
Yeah, you went from left to right there. You went.
Listen, Chrisean.
He
left
went
to
right,
right
yeah.
there.
Like I like you, Jay. You know how to really like. All right, hey, which one?
Chrisean, I
What?
sold drugs one day.
I sold drugs.
I got chased by the police.
Who owns a big chunk of Zeus? Saint Hudson.
After that, I stopped selling drugs. I was making deals with crackheads and taking notes on paper
Right,
bags. Listen,
right.
I'm the worst, but I have a shoebox.
Right.
Do you really have a shoebox?
Yeah, a couple of them. That's funny as
Do you miss the football days though, and the track and field days? Do you miss the
We're
days?
still in there. We still in there. He
You're
still
not
pull
running
up.
track.
He pull up on camps with like these little boys. We pull up this one day. We was at this like tournament. Hey, we still do
Kids.
We still in that atmosphere.
So you're still athletic?
Yeah. I'll run around for you right now, Jason.
Don't. All right, so I don't have the energy. My back is out. So the reason why I asked you that is because I know your brother recently came out and said that you're
This
the
is a
brokest
shame.
celebrities in Hollywood.
Oh,
That's
you
a
better be
good
my
question.
brother.
I
That's
showed
a
y'all
good
that
question,
video.
What did you think
We
about
don't
that?
even live in Hollywood. I put him in Hollywood because that's where I had a spot for him.
I think he just didn't get the best of the situation.
No, he
so-
didn't want to take accountability to run up a fade with my straight up.
Was that your brother who was in the show?
No, look, yeah. He
No, not
was-
even that. Not even that. He probably was just, not.
No, he ran home and to run his mouth about my.
This was the crazy part about the show.
Yeah,
First,
tell
I
us what
thought
you
he
think.
was being cool with you,
Right,
right? Like
Right.
it was
There you
cool.
go.
He was happy
Right.
to meet you,
Right.
almost like a fan.
right.
And then after the bowling alley, when y'all go back over there, when the family's there, he
Right.
pushed your dad into you. It was
Right.
like him and that other woman, the one with the black
Yes.
on. Who was that lady? Who was that? With
That's
the
her
black?
sister. Yeah.
That was her sister too.
Yeah.
With the one
All
with the
them
red and
alone.
orange hair, she wanted to be
That's-
famous.
yeah.
The cameras were there. She was performing. She had her cocktail in the wine glass. She
I
was
like
performing.
how you keep it G.
She was. No, they were here. I would tell them too.
Yeah,
The performance was not that adequate. But- So
Yeah.
your sisters, they saw the cameras and they were like, perform. And then they were like poking.
They're like,
And then your
ching,
brother looked like he was
money.
behind the scenes instigating, pushing people into him and pushing it down on that. What was that about? Was that just them wanting to get famous off of that? What was it?
I feel like they made it itself like so. When my brother like went to social media instead of like how we just be on the phone, when he made it about social media about like, oh yeah, you hit my sister, oh you do what you do over there. Like right is right, wrong is wrong. Like just mind your business. If I'm sending you, making sure you good, don't even play with me. I won't even talk about what your situation is. Like real so mind your business. He didn't want to mind his business. He doing clout. Okay, I'm still being vulnerable. Like I don't see the signs like is doing for clout. Come around us, he fake like how he fake, and then like he exposed himself, and he was scared to get up a fade. Like you're not about to be in our face on Thanksgiving, and then when the show come out,
Wait,
start
Thanksgiving
acting
he was
weird.
like being cool.
Yeah, like you owe that
He was never not
conversation.
being cool.
You owe that conversation. Yeah, he was
Never-
smart,
he
but
was never
I'm
not
thinking
being
that's
cool.
my brother, because my little brother Petey.
Hold on, I just got uncomfortable.
You get what I'm saying? What's your,
No, I know.
I
I understand. I'm here. I'm here. Go ahead.
Story producer.
I love her with. I probably shouldn't be drinking.
Shut
So on Thanksgiving it was all good, but then when the
too.
shooting happened, it was like, let's just.
So no, when the show came out, he was acting weird with us. Like he still was out of town. I was like, he lived in a whole condo in Hollywood. He budget with me. I'm just sending him money. Like,
So you're taking care of him?
yeah.
Wow.
So it's more like, okay, like, but he's the type of like, he together, and then whatever I plant a seed, it'll grow. If it's not growing, he's a bad seed. So that's what it was. It was a bad seed. It didn't grow. It turned against us, ended up being like weapon. And then it's just a lesson, like, all right, this is how it's supposed to be. Because me, I had my signs before I got that vulnerable. I got that, like, he's teaching me how to, like, all right, you know who you are, right? But you got the heart when you just let, but I have to go through the hard way with people I love that's close to me.
Blueface is zoned out,
I don't know.
man. He
It's the
got that
learning lesson,
ooh wee
like,
and that
my
drinking
brother
him.
was on
He's
somewhere.
done.
He was scared to take accountability to fight my so we found out. Oh, you should just said, oh yeah, I had my father slap you. He in my face like, yo, you hard, daddy.
Hold on, wait.
Daddy, we didn't even
Wait,
know.
you losing. Hold on, because we didn't know he
What?
played. We didn't see none of the roles he
We
played on the
didn't.
show.
We didn't.
As I'm arguing with people, I didn't see him doing none of that. So when it came out,
With him pushing people into and all
yeah,
that?
and whispering,
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
behind the scenes.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. But
we
look.
didn't say that, bro.
So we didn't see
that
so
part.
So when it was happening, you didn't notice.
So when he came
No,
out
we-
here, we didn't know none of that. So then when the episode came out, we really seen like the role he played in the whole ordeal. Then we was like,
He was ready to go
what the
back
fuck
to
is you?
Baltimore.
Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, how could you do that and then come from then?
But I'm
So,
not
yeah.
panicking like, oh yeah, you gotta leave out that condo I gave you. None of that. I'm just like, leave you where you at. He's just like, he's so guilty. He had to leave just to like.
Well, were your sisters and him and all of them playing it up for the camera because they wanted that moment? Because it almost seems
No,
like
no,
you.
no.
you
No, I
asked-
really
wait,
feel
no,
like
'cause-
they.
Let him ask.
No, because you asked the question of her dad. You said, "Have you ever put your hands on women?" He said,
Yeah.
"Yes." You asked the brother the same thing. He said,
Yeah.
"Yes." So
Right.
then, what was their issue with you? Because I think what you said was, when you get hit, you
Because
react.
that's
I
their
think,
sister and
they just saw the idea
daughter.
of me, put my hands on her. They're not really thinking of the scenario, which I get, as a dad. All you gonna think is
One way
the
because
foul way. Yeah, you're not really gonna see like, oh, how you would have went about it. So I get that just on some great.
Well, us, he would have went by how he went by it, but worse.
But I think that they should have just been more upfront with it instead of like they shouldn't have admitted to doing anything because it kind of like made them look like, so why are you tripping? If they would have just got to it, like at the bowling alley, if her brother would have just got to it,
It makes sense.
his
But plus
character
the-
would
It
have.
didn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you, because that's some mentality. If I got a problem with him, I'm pressing my issue.
Just get to
No,
it. Yeah.
on site.
Yeah, like just get
Yeah,
to
that's
it.
why you see me like pressing my issue. Like, what's up? What you
So
on? Why
one
you
thing
always
that
touching?
stood out
Why
about you,
playing?
one thing that stood out about you too was, I didn't really like how your sister was standing in your face screaming nonstop. Like, I'm just really big on like personal space.
Man.
She was like, it was almost like she
I've
was
been
yelling
told her
that she.
about-
It's like,
But it was
I
yelling.
had a season where I pop off so that you get in my face. So I
Yeah.
really wanted to show the world, like, I really do got self-control. And then two, I really don't want to fight my family right now. 3, I was iced up. What I look like playing with you. 4, iced up. Like,
No,
why
I-
you
yeah.
talking? We making eye contact,
Yeah.
but you looking at my chest.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you can feel that. Like, you just.
But do you think they were?
I'm getting from what she just said that when her sister was all up in her face, she's all iced up, as in if she would have popped off and she knows she got all her nice jewelry on, it probably would have got ripped off her off her neck, and somebody would have ended up taking something. They would have did a 5-finger discount, either would have pawned the chain, or they would have sold it, got some money or something. And that's sad if that's what she's referring to, and that's her own flesh and blood, the Malones.
Realize that the way they were screaming at you and treating you in that scene was almost equivalent to saying how he treats you. Like, they were literally abusing you too when they were screaming at you.
Okay, that's the whole point. Like, Blue's not a bad person. He's not an abuser. We're just here learning, figuring things out, met each other how we met each other, but that's it.
That's not what he's saying.
So when her dad
Chrisean.
punched you, you knew at that point you was gonna knock him out.
Yeah, because
I'm just real competitive, So like, however I can win the
Yeah,
situation.
but that was by the grace of God, because it's like he got his lick back, but without even trying. Like, when we got separated, we really just Took an L. He wasn't even worried about it. We was ready to go.
I just.
Man, we backed up. We said
I know,
it
I'm
was,
just saying,
and then when you saw him by himself, you ran up like, oh my God,
saying,
this is
you
really.
I still had the competitive edge. You got to keep your head on the swivel. So it was like,
that whole
I
time,
was still looking for my opportunity.
So that whole time when he was pressing you, and they were all on you, and you were by yourself with her.
Mm-hmm.
How did you stay so calm in all of that? Because I thought there was like multiple times went off.
Yeah, no, it's just because I get them and I see where they coming from. So
he's not inconsiderate.
I don't want to start the melee. You feel me? Like if I'm coming, like that's how I took it. I wasn't gonna be the one to start it. Was my whole mindset, just because it's her family. And yeah, like if it was anybody else, it would already
been cracking, but he's like,
yeah.
let me have this love and respect in it, and that's what he was doing.
Yeah, because I see where they coming from. So
do you understand the other side of the argument where people feel
For
like
sure I do, but
where they
it's
feel like you're protecting somebody who's hurting you or this?
But
do you
got to take accountability because he's not perfect either. Like you're not perfect either. Like if we come here and we being transparent what we got going on, and
I wish Blueface would defend her like that.
Just like let us breathe, like. We're just different, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, but when they were saying what they were saying, when your family was saying,
my family worse than what he did.
But when your family was saying what they were saying, was there any credibility in your mind? Like, was anything they were saying credible? Like, we're just trying to protect you from him, or we want...
It was cool, but you should have delivered the message, like, more on point. Like, if you was more intelligent, like, he's so intelligent, he don't like him say what he wants him to say.
Right.
So when he like talking to my dad like, yeah, you hear my daughter. Like, so what happens when you hear her mom? Like, what happens when you do what you do? He was supposed to just be like, all right, look, I know what I do, but we ain't talking about that. We talking about my daughter. He like fall into the trap, say everything we want him to say.
Right.
Straight up, you saw how it went. Like, he's funny as
You got to it.
Yeah, but they're not like that. So I'm sorry, like it's whatever. Like,
so when you were raised, did you live with your dad?
No, I don't know him.
You didn't know him?
No, he came for a trick. Like, all right, so when Zeus was talking about fam, I'm telling them like all the people I got in my head is nobody but a stranger, but whoever God sent. They got the same last name as me, but they put made sure I was straight.
I know, right?
Like,
TJ.
certain families, like him, like I don't know him, but you feel me? So my roots is whatever they are, and they're not what it is. So it's like.
So your dad wasn't around when you were younger?
Mm-mm.
So was that acting when he showed up and acted like he cared about you so much, or what was that?
That was like authentic, but it's like. See, look, my dad, he walked away, like and popped him on his own strength. Yeah, you're weird. But the fact that he walked away, he knew, like, I got no business doing what I'm doing, but I'm here because, I'm her dad. We represent whoever she is because she is my daughter at the end of the day, and it came to that senses to meet up at one place, like, because they're getting paid, we're doing a show, it's about my background, it's a documentary, it's not like a TV show, it's about that y'all don't see, so.
But did he show up for you because he cared about you or because he got a check?
He showed up just to, like, pop the issue. I don't know. Like, if you're around like, yeah, and then around a bad influence, instead of being like, oh, yeah, we about to be
they
cool,
are nice.
we gotta do this. Let's just talk to him, like, you know what I'm saying? We can relate to
Hey, Cyrus.
But they was trying to, like, politic and, like, outshine.
Yeah, he's zooted.
Like,
it's right.
Me, I wouldn't have came at it like that. If I know what's going on and who I am, all right, so look, shorty, who I am. Like, there was, like, two.
I saw your stepdad was there. Are you cool with him?
Yeah, he chill. You see how he
was
my
chilling.
mom? Like,
And the mom showed you love too.
Because that's what's really going on. If it wasn't like that, all for the cameras.
So your brother, the one that was there, that's the one that just got arrested for murder after Christmas? We're going to get to the games. We have fun coming.
Yeah. How you know he got...
I'm Hollywood Unlocked. I know everything.
They not famous, though.
Well, you made him famous. You guys put him on a show.
Period.
You brought him to Hollywood. You brought him to Hollywood, put him in the condo. Put him in the condo, paying the rent. So he got arrested. I mean, now what?
No, but that was his karma, bro. People don't get what they don't deserve. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if happens to you and God be in your favor to work it out. But if it's not, it's because you need to slow down. Like, really, they just bit the hand I was feeding him for real. And it was weird because he was scared to take accountability. If he took a fade up, I don't think he would do none of that. Right, Daddy? Do you hear me?
Took a fade up.
Cause you know how it is. He was cool and down to earth.
You're so Baltimore.
I
can hear the Maryland.
I set up my dad. Look, hey bro, I set up my dad and hit you on my mom like that. But he in our face a whole different type of way. Like it's really was up to him. If I was him, see me my face, bro. I set you up. What's up? I couldn't help what's going on right now. What's good? Like he wasn't transparent. He was being weird, like a snake, moving weird. Like one thing about Blue, he give you a chance. Like I don't know. I don't know. That's their fault.
Based on what we see on social media in the show, she's beat up your family, you beat up her family, and now it's just you two left for each other.
We're not the villains for
I'm not saying you're the villains. I'm just saying, you know.
They're the villains. We're the superheroes. They be playing with this money.
What are your superhero names then if you're superhero?
Hey, Nikki.
I'm Rockefeller, and that's Blueface.
Is there any reconciliation? Like, do you ever see his mom coming over for a holiday or?
I want kids, but that's up to him. If it's not up there, we ain't talking about we get money. Right, Daddy?
Right.
Because if she called for a rainy day, he's still going to be there.
He's stuck.
Wait, so do you?
Stuck.
I got me one car race, the good one.
What?
Making me proud today, man.
What
You
did
in
I
here
do?
popping your.
Because it's there. We might as well take advantage. Hey, Jason, you came correct, shorty. You look like
I'm gonna let my baby speak.
Wait, so is everything okay as long as you're making money?
This your best interview yet?
It is.
I think
I'm
so.
a little
Maybe because I'm sitting right here. That's what I mean.
You're good.
Pimpalicious.
I think I'm decent. I'm definitely earning my check today. This has been. I interviewed a goat. Literally a goat. I've interviewed a lot of people, but this is helping me to refine my skills. You know,
real raw.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Fuck Jason. Take a shot.
no.
Cool.
Yeah, you ain't good.
If I get drunk, there will be no
drunk.
control.
Nothing
if
with
I get
us,
drunk,
bro.
it's
You
over.
poured
It's a
one
wrap.
step and ain't even hit that.
No,
blunt.
this is the second pace myself. It took me 2 days the other day to recover. 2 days to recover from my.
That's a man.
All right,
Yeah,
so
that
let's
be
keep
like that
going.
sometimes.
All right. Blueface, you've been arrested for attempting times. I think it's
Allegedly.
a record. Well, allegedly. I mean, allegedly.
Accusation.
Allegedly. I wasn't there. I don't. I'm just saying what the internet say. I don't know. I think you're innocent. We're done. I mean, is everything good now?
Yeah, bro.
We straight.
Defense only.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Well, there was the one time somebody tried to rob you, you got him. I mean, if somebody tries to take from you,
Out of
you
grace
deserve to
of God,
defend
we
yourself.
good.
That's what I'm saying. I only play defense.
Yeah.
And we stepping.
Never.
Respectfully.
So is Gunna
Out
a
of grace of
snitch?
God. No weapon formed against you shall
guess so.
prosper. Like, what?
You think so?
What?
Krishan's
Gunna,
having
you
a
know, he just got
full-fledged
arrested with the
conversation by
YSL boys.
herself.
Everybody's taking a plea. Where I'm from, Stockton, you don't take no plea. If you take a plea, you a snitch. The only way you can get out of trouble is going to prison and doing your time for it, or getting out of it because you love your mother so much.
He be really have to defend himself, and that's is what it is.
No, not.
But by the grace of God, what?
No, Blueface gave me the look
But
that he
Gunna
don't
not
want me
here,
to.
so why we talking
No,
about it?
Blueface gave me the look. He don't want me to go down his arrest record. So I ain't here to set nobody up. So we off that. No more. But look, for Gunna, when you see what's happening in Atlanta with all the Ricos, Gunna took a plea. All Young Thug's people are taking a plea. Wack has pretty much been the courts of the streets, and he's pretty much said that Gunna's a snitch. Do you think Gunna's a snitch?
Yeah, he dry snitch.
Dry snitching.
Yeah.
We don't got nothing to do with that.
But you don't.
We don't know what's going on.
Back in the day when I had Wack on my show, we talked about this. This is I'm not in the street, so I can call the FBI and all of that. But
He's
for
stupid.
people that are in the streets, once you take the
Jason
oath of
Lee is
being in the
stupid.
streets, Cripple Blood, that's
Girl,
kind of the thing
take
you gotta
that
ride with. So
outfit
when you
off.
see all
No,
these
them
people
pants
getting
is
arrested
not
and their
right.
friends taking pleas, what do you think?
I mean, he kind of dry snitch, but I mean, I feel like he probably made the best decision for him, I guess, if he felt that's what he felt like.
We don't really care. It's not us.
I don't know how deep
We don't want to
into it
speak
he
about
was. So.
somebody's situation.
Are you a Crip?
No.
I just thought because you have blue on, he got blue. But once you date a Crip, don't that kind of make you a Crip?
No, I'm already gangster.
Really?
But his gangster out of my
He raised her, girl.
He raised me like a
He
woman.
raised her.
So do you guys ever have threesomes?
Uh-oh.
Oh, You think I really would do a threesome?
I think that you're so down that if you want to do it, you would do it. I feel like you're.
What's up?
No, I feel like.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, Daddy. Let's do a threesome. Oh yeah.
No, I feel like you'll start it but get beat up. Chrisean, Chrisean, I think you would start it.
Whatever ready happen, and as soon as y'all think we ready to get it cracking, I'm beat.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not sharing my. He could do what he want to do on his own time because we're friends right now.
But you kind of seem like that down chick who, I mean, you do seem possessive, but you do seem like you would have a good time.
What's going on, huh?
But you seem like you're possessive, but in a healthy way, but would want to have a good time.
In a healthy
threesome's
way.
a good
Stop
time.
lying to that girl.
I'm not like that. So I don't know how to be like that.
You just can't have no Hennessy or no, you can't mind what you do.
No, I'm saying I'm not like. No. I don't know what you talking about.
I don't think she could.
I'm not
I
like
don't think
that.
she could.
She can handle that.
She not with it.
No, what the that you listen
It's not my
Leave it
like.
to the that's
not
like
something
that.
I'm like.
I'm just gonna get money. You hear me? They ain't with that. They can be with that. That's cool. Ain't me.
If you guys
She
do
don't
get
even
married, I
know
want
what
to come
she's
to the
saying.
wedding.
You are.
I'll be the preacher. I'll say some more. The only thing is we got to have a gay choir, and I know for gangsters that's difficult to do.
Gay choir.
You know what I mean? Yeah, because gay people sing better than straight people.
Oh, we got LL in the room.
Yeah.
LL who?
I'm not homophobic, bro.
You asked the trans if she tucked her on the show. No straight person in the world would ever have the courage to ask a trans person if they.
For real. He wasn't even trying
I
to be
didn't say
straight
it didn't
or
even look
gay,
like trans. I was like,
It was a real question.
yeah.
No, it
If
was.
you're not used to that culture, what's going on for
I
real?
thought it was a lady.
All right, look, he got paid to be somewhere.
I didn't
so
even
he
know I
there.
signed up for all that.
Yeah, on my mama. He got paid to do something. He drunk high.
yeah, I
he
ain't
really,
even-
yeah.
I ain't even know
That's
it's gonna
what
be
my
all
nigga
that.
I
like.
actually thought it was cool to see a rapper. Look,
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
like.
nobody
Nah, I
do
don't.
that.
I don't take it back.
You don't
Though. It was
discriminate.
worth it. It was cool. Made some dough.
Yeah, that's
So
that.
I was reading in the notes where they were talking about, because you know I'm gay. We've partied outside of this show,
Yeah,
and you've
yeah.
always shown me love, and it's always love.
No, I'm not homophobic at all.
And I don't think you're homophobic. There was this person who I was reading in the notes where they approached you in the bathroom to talk to you, and I didn't understand why he approached you in the bathroom while you were peeing to talk to you like a fan. Like I wouldn't even do that.
Yeah.
When people think that you're, or have thought in the past that you're homophobic, what do you say to that?
we don't
I
the
don't
comment.
trip because I just, I don't know. It's like this. It's like, will speak for me type.
One thing,
No,
I'm
we
one of
don't
the cool
know.
gays. I know the gay people out there watching are gonna be like, what's not a cool gay? That's between you and your maker. I don't know anything about that. I'm just a cool fly. All right, let's move on because we gotta get to these games. Do you have another drink, Chrisean? It's coming.
Really? Okay. Babe, can you take a shot right
Yeah, let me take it first.
Yo, a lot of people on social media really love you.
No,
Like women literally love you. I ain't gonna tell you who I talk to about you. I'll tell you off camera. But a lot of women really love you
all her
and
following is women. Like,
are
she
fighting
got-
for you.
For real, like,
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
hot
I think one thing they like, I think they like about you.
It is,
I feel
'cause
like
I said the same
you're
thing
what
when
they
I was
see is what you
editing
get.
it.
No, I think they kind of like lift.
Yeah,
her.
this is
Like,
a hot
they just
mess.
not, like,
This interview.
they just don't want to be like her, but they live through her. Like if they could really do what she doing, they would.
Yeah.
Thank you,
They
Cyrus.
just don't have like.
When I love the scene in the show where he talks about the sex tape you put out and said that everybody's now they want the because you put it out. Did you ever think it would backfire on you?
No, because I'm not. If he let it backfire, it's a loss for him. I swear my man said I'm not really over that like that.
When my chat goes crazy, my team, it's like the nasty highway. Everybody gets the text. We saw that. I like waking up and meditating and thanking God for
Okay,
living another day because I'm
Nick, you love
45. At
be
this point, I
safe.
want to live longer, But when there's riding,
Keep
all
both
type
hands
of-
on the
Because
road.
I really am like an impulsive person. So like if I'm
Yes.
dealing with an impulsive person too, and I don't be
I'm not
thinking either.
impulsive.
You are. That wasn't impulsive? Letting the record you while you kissing her? Come on.
and
Be real.
that was the girl that licked the
Oh,
toilet
right
too.
then.
You know that was the girl that licked the toilet.
Look, I'm talking about.
No,
that's
no,
a
no.
different.
Oh, sorry.
I'm saying
No, I
like
never even seen that girl before.
it was a year, so she was trolling. Long story short, yeah, don't play with him like that. 2, yeah, he was impulsive about that. Yeah, okay. I'm impulsive too. What's
Blue
up?
Rock is done. He's tired of your antics. He's
Right.
given up.
He
Blue
went to
Rock is
sleep.
giving up.
Balls
for
on
the
the
day.
ground.
Blue Rock don't want no part of this. He's like, how much longer we got? Look, Blue Rock. Yeah, he's over.
Nah,
it.
she's just a natural like. She just
Okay,
don't-
wait. I know that you were supposed to fight my friend Swaggy P in the boxing match, but the fight that you got into. Chrisean, you're literally part of the reason why he's not the next Floyd Mayweather. He was supposed to fight Swaggy P, but then the fight got
It's a
canceled.
team thing. Don't just say me.
But the fight got canceled because of the fight
All right.
at Lucky Strike. We'll get into it in a second. Do you still want to fight Swaggy P? Because I ran into him at
No, that's
Harriet's.
an insult to his career.
Yeah, so I will agree. That interview was a hot mess. I hope when she gets out that she's grown. She can drink. She do whatever she wants to do with her life, but it's not what you do, it's how you do it. She, that video wasn't that long ago put up, and I just feel as though when she gets out, she needs to focus on, her family that she's made. She needs to focus on her career, so she can get the bag and not be so focused on what Blueface is doing. She's got to love Chrisean Rock first and foremost and stop putting Blueface first, because, it was appearing like she was loving and more concerned about Blueface than her responsibilities with, being a mother, clearing up her legal obligations and this and that and the other. She's got to get out. I hope she's sitting with herself. At least let's give her credit that she's sitting with herself in that cell, and she's going to get out and do better. You know what I'm saying? And if Blueface can't get out and do better, and he's going to trigger her constantly when he gets out, they just don't need to be together. So with all that being said, I will be back on here tomorrow. I'm getting off for now. Love y'all. Stay blessed. Make sure y'all hit that like or that dislike. I promise you it is free to like or dislike the video. And I will talk with y'all tomorrow. It says we can only hope. Right. That's all we can do. So I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all for taking the time out and spending it over here on my platform with me. Thank you for all y'all support. Love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Mwah.